Hello everybody, welcome to the third tutorial of Unity, where I show you basically how this game is made. So, this episode I said I would be explaining everything about the targets which you destroy, maybe with shapes. So, basically, in the script, every time you this GUI script, when you switch levels, what it will do is maybe you have all of these spawn points, which are basically invisible targets that have no collider on them. So these are all variables for them, and then when you click on, say, level 1, or I don't have it for level 1, but if you click on level 2 button, it'll teleport you to level 2, and it will spawn all of these targets for level 2. So that's where the targets come from. And in the, I think it's on the player. Yes, here's the script right here. I have all the spawns hooked up, but then the target that it spawns, it's this, and it's actually a prefab right here in my project folder. So basically, what I did was make a target to start off by doing game object create other, and I think I did cylinder, and then as you can see, you can just take it and scale it down till it's pretty skinny, and then that's basically kind of what a target looks like. So then I put a texture on it, and if you just take this and drag it into your project, it'll make a prefab out of it. I think so. Yeah, well, or you can do create prefab and then drag it onto the prefab here. So the script I have for it is target collision 2. Now, basically what this does, it takes function on collision enter, which that means whenever the target collides with something, then it will run this if code if this is true. So it goes through here, if collision.gameObject.tag equals shape. So right now I have the shapes right here, and they have a tag on them called shape. So that way only the targets can only be destroyed by shapes, not by if I put one inside a wall somehow. And so what that does, it adds 1 to targets destroyed. And now I have this targets destroyed variable right here. It starts out at 0, obviously, and every time you change levels, that resets to 0. So it's a static variable, so this script can access it. So again, you do target collision 2.targets destroyed equals 0. Remember the dot. So adds 1 to that, then destroys the game object, which obviously destroys it and removes it from the game. Now, but what it will do, it will instantiate 2 objects, 1 explosion and 1 sound holder 1. And these variables are here. Now what the explosion is, it's a particle effect. Now I'm not really going to get into particle effects too much because they're really hard to make. But basically, I have it so it looks like fire, even though it says fairy dust, and it shoots out with a certain velocity. And then I have a script on it, so it'll destroy after 5 seconds, because otherwise it will just keep shooting out like infinite explosion fire. So it instantiates that, and then it also does sound holder 1, which is right. Maybe. There it is. This, so it's a 2D sound that I made. I made a prefab, and then what you can do is do component audio source. That's what you have to do with anything to make it be able to play a sound and for the player to hear it. So it's an audio source, and I put the audio clip button 9 in it, which it's the sound it makes when the target gets destroyed. And it has to be a 2D sound. Well, it can be a 3D sound, but when it's a 3D sound, I've noticed it'll actually make it way too quiet because it has, the further away it is, the quieter it is. But since my world is sort of off the scale of the usual Unity world, then the 2D sound works the best. And what I did is play on awake. So as soon as this object is in the game, it makes the sound. So if I just were to drag this in here, just a little audio source, it would play right when I hit play. And you heard it right there. So that's basically, I think that's actually it for targets. Now it's in Game Manager. Yes, here. So this is up in the top left corner, it tells you how many targets you've destroyed. So right there, I have them set for each level. So function on GUI again. If level part equals 1, so if you're on level 1, it will have the second part of it be divided by 7, or out of 7. So it does that for each level, so you can have the right amount to see, not 7 like throughout the whole thing. And then the target text will equal target collision2 dot targets destroyed plus divided by 7, and that will basically combine this variable's number with this string to make 0 out of 7 when you start out. And this target collision2 is from this script again. And now at the end of the function GUI, on GUI, it makes a label with the target text in it. So the GUI updates like every frame. So for every frame you get, this will be accurate, I guess. So yeah, that'll be it for now. I'm not sure what I'll explain next, but I'll figure something out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.